Hi, Matt Landsman at Landsman Law. I've gotten questions about um, getting pulled over, and I thought I would explain some of the basic law about traffic stops, getting pulled over, and when it's okay and when it's not okay for the police to pull you over. So let me do some explaining about that. You can break it down into three parts. I wanted to use this time to explain the law of traffic stops to everybody. It's one of the most common questions that I get having to do with the criminal law, and that has to do with what do the police have to do, or what do they need to show to pull me over or pull you over? Well, they basically need one of three things. The first thing that they may need to prove is that you have committed a traffic infraction. So a police officer says he sees you commit speeding or not wearing a seatbelt or some sort of traffic infraction. They can use that as a justification to pull you over. The second kind of concept that they can use to pull you over is called a reasonable suspicion of a crime, and that would be like if there's been a crime nearby and you match the description, they can pull you over to see if you are the perpetrator of the crime, whatever that is. And that's not as common as the probable cause traffic stop. And the third and much more rare version you run into in criminal practice is a welfare check, or which falls under the thing called the community caretaking doctrine. But basically, it's they have a belief that you're endangering the community, or there could be some health or safety problem. That's why they may pull you over. That's pretty rare, but sometimes you see that in DUIs and cases like that. But basically, there's one of those three things is need to be shown by the police to justify their detention of a driver, and it's important to know the rules before you get out there. So those are. I hope that answers the questions about some of the most common reasons somebody may get pulled over, and those laws apply to everybody who drives, or who doesn't, who just happens to be in the car. If you need any of your questions answered about the criminal law, uh, feel free to call, email, text, or check out my website at Matt Landsman, Landsman Law at flawlawdefense.com.